Charles and William Bent played a key role in taming the West by setting up Bent's Fort in Colorado in 1833. It was the sole privately owned fort in the West and the only significant white settlement along the Santa Fe Trail. The fort was built to engage in trade with the Plains Indians and local trappers. While the Bent brothers came to embody the rugged traders and mountain men of the West, their father, Silas Bent, hailed from Massachusetts and was a distinguished land surveyor and Supreme Court judge for the Missouri Territory. Charles Bent, one of the notable Bent brothers who helped blaze a trail in the West, was born in Charleston, Virginia in 1799 to Silas Bent and his wife, Martha Kerr. The family moved to St. Louis, Missouri in 1806. Charles had a brief stint at Jefferson College in Canonsburg, Pennsylvania, before returning to St. Louis. In 1822, he took up work with the Missouri Fur Company, likely trading furs along the upper Missouri River. By 1825, he joined forces with Joshua Pilcher to reorganize the company, but they struggled to compete with the American Fur Company. After his discharge from the Army in 1828, he turned his sights to the Santa Fe trade. He left St. Louis for Santa Fe with his younger brother William in tow, leading a wagon train full of cargo. There, they forged mercantile connections and started a series of trading trips along the Santa Fe Trail. Around 1830, he teamed up with Sirin St. Vrain, another trader from St. Louis, and they formed Bent, St. Vrain and Company. Besides running a store in Taos, New Mexico, their trading company set up a network of fortified trading posts to engage with the Plains Indians. These included Fort St. Vrain on the South Platte River, Bent's Fort on the Arkansas River, both in Colorado, and Fort Adobe on the Canadian River in Texas. In 1835, Charles Carlos Bent wed Maria Ignacia Jaramillo, a native of Taos, New Mexico. Her younger sister, Josefa Jaramillo, would go on to marry Kit Carson. In September 1846, Charles was appointed the first civilian governor of the recently acquired New Mexico Territory by military governor Stephen Watts Kearny. Though his official duties were based in Santa Fe, Bent had a residence and trade post in Taos, New Mexico Territory. On January 19, 1847, during the Taos Revolt, Charles Bent met a tragic end when he was scalped and slain by Pueblo warriors. William Bent, the younger sibling of Charles Bent, was born in St. Louis, Missouri on May 23, 1809. In 1833, the brothers founded Bent's Fort in Colorado to trade with the Plains Indians and local trappers. Fur trappers, local Mexican and Native American people, and Santa Fe Trail visitors traded food and household supplies for furs, horses, and other stuff at the fort. William also served as a mediator between the Cheyenne Nation and other tribes, working to broker peace among the many Plains tribes north and south of the Arkansas River and between the Native Americans and the U.S. government. Owl Woman married William Bent in 1835. Owl Woman was the daughter of White Thunder, a Cheyenne chief and medicine man. They had 4 children together, including George Bent, who would become a prominent leader among the fierce Cheyenne dog soldiers. Accepted into the Cheyenne tribe, William earned the rank of sub-chief. By the 1840s, Bent had taken Owl Woman's sisters, Yellow Woman and Island, as secondary wives, in accordance with Cheyenne conventions for prosperous men. His 5th child was born to Yellow Woman. After Owl Woman passed away in 1847, Island took on the responsibility of caring for her children. During the Mexican-American War, William worked as a scout for Sterling Price and Stephen W. Kearny. When Charles moved south to Taos, New Mexico Territory, to take up the role of governor, William became the chief manager of Bent's Fort. In 1849, he dismantled the fort and established a new trading post further down the Arkansas River in 1853. At some point, William's Cheyenne wives left him. In 1869, he married a young woman named Adeline Harvey, an educated mixed-race daughter of Alexander Harvey, a well-known American fur trader from Kansas City. William passed away shortly after their marriage, and Adeline gave birth to their daughter, his 6th child, after his death. William Bent was laid to rest in the Las Animas Cemetery.